brother down. With Shizzy, Wiz, Nut.
Open Letters to the Morons, Part 4. Super Mealtime, Tears, Tantrums, and the Cult of Courtroom Cowardice. Dear Super Mealtime, you cried. Not just a little. Not the dignified single tear of a wronged man. No, you broke down on live stream like a Hallmark movie dad who just found out that the dog didn't survive the third act. Your voice cracked. Your face trembled. You whimpered and whined about harassment and defamation while surrounded by the very people who orchestrated a 2-year campaign of targeted lies, socket puppeteering, and stalking. If irony were a felony, you, sir, would be serving consecutive life sentences. You want the public to believe that you're some noble truth teller caught in the crossfire. But what you are, Mealtime, is a soft-handed, overcooked panic burrito of a man who thought joining a smear campaign was going to get you clout, not court dates. You climbed onto the Fleece Express, hitched yourself to the Bubbles clown car, and thought you'd ride into the YouTube sunset as a concerned citizen. Instead, you're getting served in slow motion and crying into your ring light because accountability finally reared its ugly head. Let's be very clear, you are not a victim. You're a volunteer. You signed up, you showed up, you typed, you posted, you commented, you coordinated, you cackled during live streams as false allegations were thrown around like parade candy, and you nodded along while Paint Chip and Fleeca spun up their fantasies about tax fraud, perjury, stolen pallets, and mystery women. You helped try to ruin lives. And now that you've been named in filings and your legal exposure is no longer theoretical, you've lost the ability to form complete sentences without sobbing and having a nervous breakdown. It's not defamation when the words being quoted are your own, Mealtime. It's not harassment when the evidence trail looks like your group chat, Mealtime. You call Jeremy lawsuits frivolous, abusive, and retaliatory, while your entire contribution to this saga is sitting on camera with a red face, shaking your head, and whispering that the mean internet mad man made you feel unsafe. Here's a reality check, Paint Chip. Stupid Dave, Mealtime, all of you. It wasn't unsafe when you participated in coordinated defamation. It wasn't unsafe when you talked about a child. It wasn't unsafe when you mocked restraining orders and screenshots from abuse victims. But now you're the one under legal scrutiny. Suddenly, you're a sob story with Wi-Fi? Well, boo fucking who? You want sympathy now after you helped the fleas? Mock Jeremy Hales, taunt George, dig through Jeremy's tax records, and speculate about court filings you hadn't even read. Well, cry harder, Mealtime. No one's buying your bullshit bedtime story. Let's talk about the legal brain trust you've attached yourself. You let a convicted felon, Paint Chip, and a guy who ran from a sanctions hearing, Deucey, led you by the nose into a minefield. You sat there while they told you it was safe to talk about sealed orders, protective filings, and private conversations on live stream, while the plaintiffs were building a civil RICO theory in real time. And you didn't just go along with it. Oh, no, sir. You amplified it. You amplified it with tears and a podcast mic. And now you've placed your fat ass right there in the crosshairs of a federal lawsuit, potentially on the hook for damages, attorney's fees, sanctions, and the privilege of being remembered as the guy who cried on stream because his smear campaign boomeranged. It was like a snowball hit you in the face and cratered it. You're not brave, Mealtime. You're not righteous. You're just loud, gullible, and now severely, blatantly, legally exposed. And if this is how you act on camera, I can only imagine all the fuckery and the bullshit drama that you'll bring when those depositions start. You better bring some tissues, and not just because the truth is coming out. It's because you are going to need something to mop up the mess your own cowardice left behind. It left you high and dry. It is a sad state for you, sir. And now you're starting to feel the repercussions of your misbehavior. The dogs have come home. The chickens have started to roost, and they're going to leave you out to dry. Yours, without a single effing care. Shizzy Wiznut, master of the short bus that you jumped on and decided to take it for a ride. The short bus that is going to leave you at the bus stop, not at the school, because you've destroyed yourself in all of this. Not me, sir. Good day.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down. With Shizzy, Wiz, Nut.